What's going on, y'all? So, sorry about the lighting. The lighting is not the best. It's a little dark in here. But I wanted to come and talk to y'all about this breaking news that allegedly, you guys, Offset is having a whole affair with Chrisean, allegedly. So, this news just broke today. And I was watching Armand Wiggins, which I always do. I love me some Armand. And then, he did a video about this recently. And then I went to Baller Alert, and it's all over the web. That Cardi's husband, the 2 and 3 and 4 time cheater Offset, has stepped out, and he's messed around with Chrisean. So what brought this about? Let's get into that. So number one, I'm sure you guys noticed, it was all over the blogs maybe a week or two ago. We saw that Cardi and Offset unfollowed each other on Instagram, which, who are the people? Let me just digress for 1 second, you guys. Who are the people that go and check to see who's following who? That is very bizarre. I'm gonna need y'all to get a life. It's so weird because anytime a celebrity unfollows their man or their mate or whatever, it seems as though there are people that monitor this. They know the instant that it happens. Is very weird. But anyway, so yes, that happened maybe 2 weeks ago. And now Blueface, which I cannot stand Blueface or Chrisean. I just don't even really want to talk about this. But the fact that it's involving Cardi B, I want to get into it. Blueface, who is a total itch with a B in front, just for whatever reason, the other day he got mad at Chrisean. Now he's saying that the baby's not his. He said he swabbed the baby and took a test and determined that the baby wasn't his, which I don't believe anything that comes out of his mouth or Chrisean's. But he just said, for whatever reason, because he's feeling a way about Chrisean, he just came out and said, oh yeah, Chrisean, I want you, because I guess he's mad Chrisean just took the tattoo, that stupid face tattoo that she had of his on her neck. She removed that, put a rose on it, and he was like, yeah, something to the effect of well, I'm glad you did that, because I don't want all these men that you're sleeping with, I don't want my face looking at them when you're sleeping with them. And then he proceeded to say, and also, we're not going to act like you weren't just sleeping with Offset. He gave the date, the time, November 10th at 4 a.m. in LA. You was just at their house and you was sleeping with him. Unfortunately, I actually kind of believe this. And normally, I don't even believe anything that comes out of Chrisean or Blueface's mouth because they're so immature. They do everything for clicks and likes and the algorithm and everything, right? But given the fact that, number one, we know Offset, this is not off-putting for him. He has cheated over and over several times, right? And given the fact that we know, because whoever monitors people following each other, we know that Cardi B and Offset have just unfollowed each other, which unfortunately, it's you don't want to lean on social media to determine whether people are together or not, or when they're beefing. But normally when people are beefing with each other, they unfollow each other. That's the follow symbolizes a lot. So we saw that happened. And again, Offset has cheated. He has totally disrespected Cardi B on several occasions, specifically in the beginning of their relationship. So it's not far off to believe that he has cheated because he's done it before. He's proven that he's a cheater, right? Now, him cheating with Chrisean, who, by the way, just had a baby. Why are you even you already out there sleeping with other men and you just had a baby 3 months ago? But why am I surprised? You also just stole on Tamar's, what's his name? The dude in Tamar's camp. We were rooting for her and hoping she would change after she had the baby, but clearly that's not going to happen. So Offset allegedly, according to Blueface, has cheated with Chrisean. Let me say this. Cardi B, if this is true, if this comes out and it's true, because if it's true, it's going to come out, because we know that Blueface and Chrisean, this is right up their alley. They love the attention. They love the clout. Anything to keep them relevant, we're talking about them, right? So anything to keep us talking about them, they invite that energy into their lives. Cardi, if this is true, and he has cheated with Snaggletooth Chrisean, Cardi, you cannot take him back. I'm sorry. Like, and I'm not even the type of woman that's like, oh, once he ever cheats, you can never be with him again. Like, I'm not even saying that. I definitely don't condone or advocate cheating, but there are certain instances where people can change. So I'm not even necessarily mad that he did it. But what you're not going to do, you're not going to embarrass me in front of the whole entire world. And sleeping with Chrisean is embarrassing. This woman is total trash. She is not about anything. She's not advancing her life. All she wants to do is be on the Zeus network, fighting and fussing and making a fool out of herself, her child, her family. She treats her, threw her sister under the bus, got her sister jumped. Like, Chrisean is trash. Like, we have seen this. We have more than enough evidence that this woman is, a baby's not going to make you a better person. She's back and forth with Blueface. And you know what's crazy? After all of this, in the next month, Blueface and Chrisean will be back together. That's how toxic both of them are. But Cardi B, if this is true, you can never, you got to get rid of Offset. You just have to. Like, anybody who's willing, a willing participant, sleep with Chrisean. Not only, we'll get to the cheating part in a second, but like this, you can't do it, Cardi. You have, first of all, people are waiting on an album from you. It's like you've been playing around with the music. Nicki didn't drop Pink Friday. I'm not going to make this about her, but I'm just saying, like, you need to focus. You got your children to take care of. Cardi B, you are a huge, phenomenal superstar who people really admire. People are in love with your backstory. You cannot continue with this foolishness if this man is going to completely disrespect you, your union, your children. And this is not, again, he has cheated on you at least 2 or 3 times in the public that we know of. So for him to, if this is allegedly the truth and what Blueface is saying is true, I mean, I'm inclined to believe Blueface, because most people, when they accuse or make accusations of the person that they are with or their ex or whatever of cheating, they normally don't have like dates and times. I mean, he could be lying, but like for him to be like November 4th, the Sunday at 4 a.m. on Hollywood Boulevard, that's a lot of information to like lie about. For him to know all of that, however he knows, and he probably went through her phone, or I wouldn't be surprised if Chrisean told him. Because she's that type of chick, because they both do things to antagonize each other, to get back at each other, to make each other upset. I would not be surprised if he didn't get this information from her. And then she, in turn, he probably went through her phone, saw some text messages maybe where, that maybe, Offset was talking on the phone with Chrisean, and they was like setting up the time. He might have saw text messages where, it might have been like 4 in the morning, and Offset was like, come on in, the door is open. You know how them little late night texts. I don't do the booty calls and things like that because I'm a lady. But maybe in my younger years, I might have had 1 or 2 instances where I went over somebody's house off the late night. It happens, right? But I mean, that's just a lot of data to have if it's not the truth. So, Cardi B, you got some choices to make, boo. You have beautiful children. If this is true, take your L and leave. We rock with you, Cardi. We like you. We look up to you. I mean, as far as your hustle, your come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have done miraculous things as a celebrity. You are an A-list celebrity. You are pretty good at rapping, and we want to see more. This is nonsense. Like, don't let Blueface, Chrisean, and your husband drag you into this Zeus Network BS. Like, don't let that happen, Cardi. Like, I want to say something, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, and I know some of y'all probably going to have an attitude about it, but men are just trash. Like, and I cannot tell you guys how many married men that I know, specifically that I go to the gym with, that are all cheating on their wives. Like, I know so many married men that are cheating on their wives, and I'm not saying that women don't cheat as well, but the amount of men that are cheating on their wives, making a fool of them, being reckless with it, it's just, I can't even take it. And so I'm disappointed to see this because I kind of was rooting for Cardi B and Offset, but again, with the events that we've seen with them over the last few weeks of following each other, and now this, and then Blueface got like the receipts and the timestamps. I don't know. It's not looking good for Cardi B. But yeah, Cardi, leave him. You don't deserve this. We want better for you. And yeah, I can't. So I'm going to be following this story because something tells me, much like, the Puff Daddy and the Cassie and the surviving Diddies, that as the days go on, because it always happens this way, more stuff is going to be revealed. So let's follow this story closely. You guys like, subscribe, drop down in my comments. Let me know your thoughts about this. I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay, bye.